Hey friends, welcome to this new video all about Garten of Banban 8, the highly anticipated new chapter of this horror series that's already getting everyone talking. Today we're going to talk about some really important official messages that Faris, one of the two game developers, recently shared on Discord. These messages are key because they give us lots of new info and interesting details about chapter 8, but that's not all. I'll also tell you about the latest updates on the Garten of Banban 8 Steam page. The page just got a third update that's very interesting and full of details worth checking out carefully. If you're a fan of the series and don't want to miss a single update about Garten of Banban 8, I highly recommend subscribing to my channel and giving this video a big thumbs up. That way you'll always be up to date with the latest news, gameplay theories and so much more about this incredible game. With that said, get ready because we're about to dive into Faris's messages and discover together what awaits us in the new chapter of Garten of Banban. Stay with me and let's get started. Let's start right away with the first message Faris wrote on Discord, answering a question many fans were asking if will we still hear the voices of Faris and Geppo in chapter 8. Faris's answer was clear and very important. Yes, we will still hear their voices in the new chapter. This detail made a lot of fans really happy because Faris and Geppo are not only the developers of the game, but also the voice actors of some iconic characters. For those who don't know well, Geppo is the voice of Banban, the main mascot of the entire series, and also of Mr. Kabob Man, another very unique character who appeared in previous chapters. On the other hand, Faris is the voice actor of Stinger Flynn, a mysterious and very interesting character who has his own importance in the story. Now, we know for sure that Banban and Stinger Flynn will be present in chapter 8, so it's natural to expect to hear their voices, the very ones voiced by Geppo and Faris. Banban has already appeared in 2 teaser trailers and in the official trailer, confirming his active presence in this new adventure. Stinger Flynn, however, didn't appear in any teaser or official trailer, but we can make a pretty solid theory about his presence. In the final trailer, we saw baby Stinger Flynn, a smaller infant version of the character, but we shouldn't confuse baby Stinger with the adult Stinger Flynn we met before. His visual absence in the trailers might hide some surprises or a different role that will be revealed gradually in the game. As for Mr. Kabob Man, we don't have precise information yet about his presence in chapter 8. It's not excluded that he might return, but for now it remains a mystery. There could be the possibility that he and Geppo might voice other characters as well. This makes us immediately think about the new characters announced for chapter 8. They could actually be voiced by the developers themselves. That would be a great surprise and would add an even stronger personal touch to this new chapter of the series. Now it's time to talk about the second very interesting message Faris shared on Discord. A user asked if Sir Dadoo's army will return in chapter 8. Faris's answer, however, was quite vague. He said he can't directly answer this question, but we shouldn't be discouraged because at this point we can try to think for ourselves and figure out what might happen. Sir Dadoo's army, for those who don't remember well, was made up of some characters we had already met in previous chapters, but who had been put under Sir Dadoo's mind control. These characters had become grey, almost lifeless, with eyes glowing a very unsettling purple light, a clear sign of their mental control. At the end of chapter 7 though, this army was defeated thanks to Jumbo Josh and Sirinjon, who with his abilities made these characters normal again, freeing them from Sir Dadoo's control. But here's the key. In the final trailer of chapter 8, we saw that Sir Dadoo is still alive. He was not definitively defeated and in fact, his survival opens many possibilities for the story. If Sir Dadoo is still alive, it's reasonable to think he still has the power to control the minds of other characters. So, even if we don't see exactly the same grey army with purple glowing eyes, we can't rule out that Sir Dadoo might take control of other characters again. Maybe some citizens or some new characters in chapter 8. Personally, I don't think we'll see a true return of the army as we knew it, but the threat of Sir Dadoo remains very real. He could act in a more subtle or dangerous way, controlling the minds of those we least expect and making the plot of chapter 8 even more complicated. In any case, this message leaves many possibilities open and shows that the story will continue to evolve in a mysterious and exciting way, just the way we fans love it. Now, get ready because there are other important information. Now let's finally move on to the Steam page updates. As many of you know, thanks to a very useful site called SteamDB, we can monitor in real time all the updates made to the Steam pages of various games, including of course chapter 8 of Garten of Banban. In yesterday's video, we saw together that the Steam page had already received 2 new updates, which we analyzed and discussed in detail. But just a few hours after publishing that video, something interesting happened. The Steam page received a third update. Again, however, this is not a particularly big or flashy update. No new images, videos or visible content were added to the page, so nothing new for us to see at first glance. This update is one of those behind-the-scenes changes, meaning small technical tweaks or optimizations that aren't immediately noticeable but are still very important. As we already discussed yesterday and on several previous occasions, these seemingly minor updates are actually crucial to prepare the Steam page for the official game launch. Remember that Chapter 8 will be released in just a few days, precisely on August 21st, so it's natural that the developers are working hard behind the scenes to make sure everything is perfect, from the game description to technical details, compatibility settings, all the way to optimizing the page to ensure a smooth and trouble-free user experience. Even if to us users they seem like invisible small updates, in reality they are a vital part of the launch preparation process. These tweaks allow the game to be presented at its best on Steam and to avoid any technical or display issues that could ruin the buying and playing experience. In short, even if we don't see graphic novelties or new content, these behind-the-scenes updates confirm that the development team is working carefully and attentively to give us a Chapter 8 that lives up to expectations. The countdown is truly about to end. After months of waiting, theories, hints and teasers, we are finally so close to the moment all fans have been waiting for. In less than 2 weeks we will finally be able to get our hands on what is shaping up to be the best chapter in the entire Garten of Banban series. August 21st is just around the corner, only a few days remain and the excitement is through the roof. The Euphoric brothers, the developers of the game, have never hidden their enthusiasm and have already officially confirmed that this will not just be another chapter in the saga, but the very best one yet. According to their own words, Chapter 8 will be a true turning point for the series. They even used a very strong word to describe it. They called it revolutionary. And when a team of developers describes their new project this way, it means we should expect substantial changes, innovative gameplay, narrative surprises, and an experience that will go far beyond what we were used to in the previous chapters. All the main improvements and most important new features have already been shown, at least partially, in the latest 2 promotional videos, the final teaser trailer and the official final trailer. In these videos, we got a taste of the setting, the characters, the new mechanics, and the overall quality of the work done by the Euphoric brothers. And if what we've seen so far is only a preview, we can only imagine how many other surprises await us in the full game. And there's one more piece of news for all of you who follow me. When Chapter 8 finally comes out, I will be posting exclusive gameplay videos on my brand new channel entirely dedicated to gameplay, called PaninoTube Gameplay International. It will be the perfect opportunity to live together the most intense moments, discover secrets, analyze hidden details and have fun exploring every corner of this new chapter. Thank you so much for watching the video until the end. You are amazing. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell for the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.